Hello, everybody. I just want to start off by saying I'm not having a glass of fucking wine. I don't have any wine. I didn't feel like bringing any home. I just got home from work not too long ago. I was working a 30th birthday. It is now 2:43 a.m. I have an audition tomorrow. I do for a like an acting audition. I'm really nervous. But anyways, so I'm really just gonna have one drink with you guys and then tell the story because I cannot believe how much that video blew up on my story. Like so many people in my DMs. Well, okay, let me stop because now I sound like one of those like TikTokers that are like they get like 1 million views and they're like, I didn't expect the video to blow up the way that it did. And then now they think they're like TikTok famous. But no, a lot of you guys did start flooding my DMs and we were like, what the fuck happened? Can we just admire the ice on this flask? I get like the big handle of Tito's, but then like I can't fit the whole handle of Tito's in the freezer if we have a bunch of frozen food in there. So I just like fill up a flask and like because I like to have cold vodka. But I'm only having one drink with you guys. One drink. So let's make it a big one, shall we? Yeah, no, and like before I even start telling what happened. Oh wow. 6 ounces doesn't feel like it would fill up that much of a cup, but then it does. So, and then I have some pink lemonade that I took home from my job. I had my mason jar with me because I brought my almond milk with me this morning to make myself a matcha latte. And I was like, why don't I put some pink lemonade in here so I can take it home and have it in my Tito's? Oh my gosh, I'm in my bed. I hope I don't spill. Okay, period. No spillage. The fuck? I'm gonna have to take a sip and add some more pink lemonade because I just know this shit gonna be strong as hell. But I just want to say, like, thank you to everyone that like reached out and like shared your stories. Like, if you've also been at this terrible establishment called the Mad Hatter in Hoboken, because I mean, I don't want to say like I'm happy that you guys also had bad experiences because that's like I don't want anyone to have a bad experience. That's like terrible and I don't like that. But like I am happy in knowing that I'm not alone because I feel like that would make it so much worse if like I'm like, oh my gosh, this place was terrible and everyone else is like, I love that place. You know what I mean? So like in a sense, it's like I'm not alone. It's kind of like a shared experience. Well, not, I mean, everyone's experience is different, very different from the DMs I've been getting, but like, Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my God. You would think as a bartender, I'd be prepared for that. That was intense. I don't even want this. I really don't, but like, you guys have been flooding my DMs, like, where's the video? So I have to do Jesus. So let's start with the tickets because even that was a scam. So, oh my God. So I think it was Eventbrite was like the app that we used. Can I adjust this? But now I'm like, whatever, it's fine. What is that? Oh, it's my school bag. Don't. Oh my God. Okay, this is like embarrassing now. Oh, okay. Let's go back there. Cool. So, so on event, like I don't even like. I just feel so brain dead after what like. I'm not kidding, guys. That was traumatizing what I went through. Which I know you guys are like, can you just fucking tell us what you went through? I know I need to hurry up. But if you've watched my videos before, you know I'm like this. My ADHD just fucking. So, okay. So my friend hits me up and she's like, bitch, Neo, Hoboken. And I'm like, Neo? Absolutely. Send me all the details. She sends me the link. She's like, I got the skip the line ticket. So I think like general admission, whatever, a plane ticket, like just not plain like plane, but like plain Jane, like just like a ticket just to be there, I think was maybe like $45. I don't remember. I really don't. But I know, oh, excuse me, that I purchased the skip the line tickets, which after taxes and everything, it came out to like $70. It was supposed to be like 60, but then like whatever time, whatever. So I get 2 tickets, one for myself, one for my sister. My friend got 2 tickets, one for herself, one for her boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, cool, lit. And then I ended up seeing that there was another option where you could get a table for 4. So you would get like 4 tickets and a table, which ended up being the same price as like the skip the line tickets. Like we did the math, it would have been the same price anyways. But I was like, damn, I wish I knew. Like I wish you didn't get your tickets yet and I didn't get mine right away, because then like we totally could have just got a table. Whatever. I have a good friend that knows the owner of this establishment. Oh, by the way, let me just let you guys know something. This video is for entertainment purposes only, right? That's what the people on TikTok always say when they don't want to get sued. This video is for entertainment purposes only. The stories that I'm about to tell are totally just like a figment of my imagination, because I'm just really like good like that. I have like the mind of like a what does that girl say in the car? She's like, I'm like a master. I have the mind of like a master. Yeah, when she gets all, yeah. So like entertainment purposes only. No one sue me, please. I'm broke. So no, I'm not broke, because broke is a mindset, and I'm rich. I'm rich in many ways. I'm rich in life, I'm rich in love, I'm rich in finances, I'm rich in everything. Anyways, so these fucking people, so I get there and the line really isn't long, because we did get there early. So it said that it was from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. And I was like, I'm not doing a 2 a.m.er, which I did end up doing anyways. But I was like, I'm not doing that. I have work tomorrow. I'm working a double. I still have to memorize my script for like my acting audition on Saturday morning. Like, I'm not staying out late. I still haven't even memorized the script. It's a short script though, and I think I already know how I'm going to memorize it. I'm going to turn it into a song and sing it. Obviously, I'm not going to sing it at the audition. But when I sing things, I remember them better. Like sometimes I'll sing a grocery list to myself, and then I'll be like, don't forget the cucumbers. That's like the main chorus. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's just how my brain works. I have to sing things to memorize them, because I'm really good at memorizing lyrics to songs. So I think that's just like how that happens. But anyways, so I'm going to sing, not at the audition, but the script before I go to bed. I'm going to get in the shower and sing and sing and sing and sing until I'm sick of it. And then I'm going to nail this fucking audition. And then I'm always going to have these story times with a glass of wine or a jug of Tito's. I don't know. But what if it becomes like a podcast, because I'm like an actor? Just a thought. Just a thought. Anyway, so let's get into the story. So the line's not even long. And I go up to like one of the security, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, oh, hey, like I have like the skip the line tickets. And they go, oh, it's all the same line. So they're not letting me skip. And whatever. Again, we got there early. Like I said, it was from 7 to 2. We got there maybe like 7:30. So there really was only like 10 people maybe in line. But like, I purchased tickets that were more expensive so that I could have the luxury of skipping these 10 people. And you're telling me to go get behind them? That it's all the same line? What do you mean it's all the same line? I understand there's a line. My ticket says I skip. But I was like, you know what? I wasn't going to argue about it. Because again, it was like 10 people. They're just checking your IDs real quick and they're letting you in and scanning your fucking Eventbrite ticket. Like, I'm not going to sit here and make a big stink over it. So I told my sister, I was like, whatever, like, let's just get in line. Like, it's not a big deal. Because I'm like, I'm going to have a good night and see Neo. Like, when I tell you, all the things that went wrong and me just having such a positive outlook on it the whole entire time, I'm really proud of myself. I have come a long way because I used to be that person that would be like, oh, like this is gonna suck now because they didn't let me skip the line. But it's like dramatic and life is short and who gives a shit. So whatever. They didn't let me skip the line. So already I'm scammed out of 25, 35, however many dollars because I could have just bought regular tickets and stood in the same fucking line that everyone else did. Right? Cool. So then, oh, now it's good. Now it's hitting. So now, I just saw my Dolly Moo lip butter, and now I like need to use it. Get out my camera. Ugh, what can I rest you on? One thing about me, guys, don't judge me. I always have books in my bed, but that's just because I'm an avid reader and journaler. And usually my school bag in the corner that you guys probably saw earlier. But love this shit. So fucking good. So whatever, they don't let me skip the line. Not a big deal. So we go in and then we order drinks, and oh my gosh, the bartender was so, like, one thing I will say is I fucking loved our bartender. He was like this sweet older man, and I felt so bad because he was running around and he was sweating, and I could just, I'm a bartender, so I get it. I could just see like, damn, like he's hustling and he still smiles and like good vibes. Like he was so sweet. He was sweet. He made my night, if anything. And like it just pissed me off too because as the night got busier, it looked like there was more bartenders coming on, but like this old, I don't want to say old man, but this older man, right? He was definitely in like maybe his like 40s or 50s even. I don't even know. I'm terrible at guessing people's ages. So like, but I know he was an older gentleman. He's running around sweating, and like all the young hot bartenders are just like like taking selfies, like probably posting to their Instagram stories like, hey, come through, we got Neo tonight. I get it, I'm a bartender, sometimes you gotta promote yourself and the place you work at to get people in to get that money. But like this man is running in circles around this bar. Can somebody fucking help him? And like I knew that he was gonna have to split his tips with them. So I wrote in my phone, it's probably still in my notes. I was like, look at this picture. Let me see if it's in my notes. Did it sync with my iPad? I don't even know. Let me see. Aw, I wrote amazing bartender. And then I wrote, do you have Cash App or Venmo or Zelle? Leave your info below and I'll send you money so you don't have to split. You worked so hard on our drinks and taking care of us, so let me treat you, please. And I put Venmo question mark, Cash App question mark, Zelle question mark, Apple Pay question mark. So he was just so good. And also I'm the type of person that like will pay the tab. I'll still tip 20% or more so that you still have to go split that with whoever you're pooling with. But I want to give you extra. Can you please give me your Venmo, your Zelle, your Cash App, your whatever? He, like the good guy he is, he was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And I was like, please, I really want. I was like, I'm going to tip on the card. Like, don't worry. Like, you're still going to take back to the house. But like, can I please give you more on the side? Like, you gave us such excellent service. I don't know if I'm going to see you anymore after this. Not to be dramatic. So, okay. So when we got there, we ordered drinks with him. And then we ordered food because I'm like, fuck, I didn't eat yet today. And like, it's 7 o'clock. Like, I know we're not going to do a 2 a.m.er, But, like, it might turn into a 2 a.m.er, let's be real. Like, me and my sister have no self-control. Like, I think it's, like, the part Irish in us. I don't know. We just tell people that we're Puerto Rican and Italian, but we're actually, like, a lot of things. But, like, we were raised Puerto Rican and Italian, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't raised Irish, but, like, I'm Irish. So, yeah, I think I get the drinking from my Irish grandpa. Love you, John. Or Tweety, Grandpa Tweety, we called him. So, ooh, that went down wrong. So, where the fuck was I? So yeah, so we, or and that was another thing too. So I kindly went up to an employee, like he looked like he was a host or something, and I said, hey, like I know like a lot of these tables say reserved on them, but I saw that there's a couple tables that don't have reserved signs on them. Would it be okay if me and my sister just sat at one of the tables just while we eat our food, and then we'll get up and we'll leave the table because I'm sure you have people that bought like the tickets for tables. He goes, I'm gonna have to check and see if there's any tables left. And I was like, yeah, like no problem. Like just let me know. Like I'll be like right over there. Like that's my sister over there. Like I'll be right there with her. Like take your time. So he never came back to me. So then I went up to him and I was like, hey, like were you ever able to check to see if there's like any available tables? Like our food's about to come out. And he was like, yeah, no, there's no tables. And I was like, okay. So I go back to my sister and I'm like, yeah, there's no tables. Like I should have got table tickets, but I didn't. Like whatever. And she's like, it's fine. Like we'll just eat here. And I was like, I'm not standing and eating. Like, and honestly, I'm not even like really that type of like bougie bitch to be like, I'm gonna sit while I eat. I don't care. Like again, I'm a bartender. Sometimes you just gotta shovel food down when you can. Like when I get a chance to step away from that bar and grab a slice of pizza, I don't sit down and whatever. Like I don't care. But like I think I'm just like that kind of like sibling or friend that like I don't want my sister to have to stand and eat her food. I got a quesadilla. What did she get? Like I don't care. I'll stand and eat my fucking quesadilla. I don't give a shit. But what did my sister get? She got something. But I wanted her to be able to sit down, enjoy her drink, and enjoy her meal. That's my sister, and I love her. So I was like, fuck that. We're sitting. So I look and I see like against the wall, they have a bunch of bar stools stacked on top of each other. And because I also noticed like the bar had no seats, no seats. But further down the bar, there was a few people sitting. But those people must have been there like maybe like 5 o'clock, whatever. Like maybe like at 7 o'clock, they started taking away seats because they knew it was going to fill up for the Neo thing. You know what I mean? Well, because Neo was hosting. So I feel like that's why there was no seats at the bar. But like that's why there was a couple people that were sitting because they were probably there prior to like them taking away seats. And you're not gonna be like, hey, can you get up so I can steal your seat? Like, no, you're gonna let them sit there, and when they get up, you're gonna take the seats. Like we've even done things like that at my job before. Like, so I get it. Like you take the seats away to make more space for people to drink and dance and whatever. But I see bar stools against the wall, and I want my sister to sit down and fucking enjoy her meal. So I grabbed them. I grabbed 2 chairs. And my sister's like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, we're going to sit down and eat dinner. And then we're going to get drunk. And we're going to fucking listen to Neo. Period. So I get the 2 seats. We sit down. We eat our food. I will say the quesadilla was good. Like, I'm not shitting on the food. And I'm not shitting on the service yet because the bartender was amazing. I love him. I wish I knew his name. I think my sister actually texted me his name. Or maybe I shouldn't say his name because I don't want... Because the owner of Mad Hatter... Oh, who texted me? Can you track Rada? He can't find his phone. LMFAO. Yes. Give me a second. I put my phone on airplane mode when I record videos, but my iPad is on, so good thing it is. Apparently my coworker Rada can't find his phone. me check. Share your name and photo with friends. Set up later. Leave me alone. Do I not have his location anymore? Or can you not see it from the iPad? Can you only see it from, like, your phone? No. You should. Let me go to Find My. I had Rada's location. For years, we've had each other's location. People. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Oh! Did he stop sharing his location with me? That fuck? Well, now I can't help you find your phone. So fuck you. Look at all my Sims. Everyone's home. She's not home. She's in Newark getting drunk. She's in Fairfield getting drunk. I forgot that my friend moved to Massachusetts. He's living life in Massachusetts. Good for him. Okay, anyways, let me text her back and tell her I don't have his location. He found it. Sorry, he's fucked up, LOL. Okay, good. Because he no longer shares his location with me. That fuck. LOL. Why did I grab my iPad to begin with? That's all. I only saw that text message. Oh, because if my sister texted me the name of the bartender. Oh no, it was on Instagram. Do I have Instagram on my iPad? I do. This is my mini, guys. I love it. And then I have my regular iPad Air, my iPad Air that my phone is currently sitting on. So, isn't she so cute, the mini? And then I have the. Where's the fuck is my Apple Pencil? Oh no. Is it in here? Oh, it's in here. I'm so dramatic. Because my iPad's purple, I got like the purple cover. And it's like, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. So my sister DM'd me because she was like, it wasn't terrible. It was just those hating ass people. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like, and I don't expect her to understand because, like, obviously she's like hetero. So she goes, so to my story where I said, this one, Mad Hatter and Hoboken can. Story time coming soon. Ironically, filmed a story time while getting ready for that trashy effing place. So I'll post my get ready video, which I did post already. It's already up. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that like you guys. Anyways. And rant about whatever. Right? So she goes, well, it wasn't all terrible, Austin. Phil was great to us. Phil was great to us. The couple I met got us shots and was great to us. We can, however, talk about the fucking security and that jolly green giant ass bitch. Because fuck them and fuck her too. Period. So yes, Phil, I think, was the bartender's name. And he was so sweet, so nice. He deserves everything this world can offer him. Such a nice man. And I said, oh, I plan on mentioning the good service from the bartender. I didn't talk to that couple. Oh, so, okay. Let me also make this before we get to, like, the nitty gritty. My sister ended up, like, getting, like, chatting with and, like, taking photos with. Like, she made new friends with this couple. It was, like, me, my sister, and this couple. After we ate and we were standing waiting for Neo to come onto, like, this, like, not really like a stage, but like an elevated, like, VIP area. So my sister's talking to this couple. She's getting cool with them. They buy us shots. They're really nice. I wasn't talking to them too much myself because I was also with my best friend and her boyfriend. So I was like, you know, like hanging out with my sister, hanging out with my best friend and her boyfriend. Like I was just kind of like everywhere. And so ironically, so the girl that my sister made cool with ended up introducing my sister to, what did my sister say? The jolly green giant ass bitch. She introduced my sister to the jolly green giant ass bitch and was like, oh, this is my friend so-and-so. Don't know her name, don't care. then like time goes on and like at some point they're playing music, I'm having fun, I'm dancing, I'm twerking. Like, okay, I get it. You see a man twerking his ass. What assumption do you make? He's a homosexual. Yeah, I am. Queer and here. Loud and proud. And so whatever, I'm dancing and my friend goes, she's like, that girl over there is giving you a dirty look. And I was like, I didn't even look. I go, I don't care. Like when I tell you I was all about the good vibes, I go, oh, I don't care. She can give me a dirty look all she wants. Like I'm having fun, I'm dancing. Like if it's a problem for her, like I'm sorry that she's wasting her time giving me a dirty look. Why don't you dance? Why don't you have some fun? Why don't you enjoy your time here? You know what I mean? So it was, and this was actually another person, the first person that was giving me a dirty look, some random girl, whatever. But then this girl, the fucking Jolly Green Giant bitch, she at some point, randomly out of nowhere, security comes up to me and they're like, you gotta go. And they start grabbing me aggressively. And my sister, me and my siblings, we'll cut your ass in the parking lot. Don't play. Entertainment purposes only. So my sister was like, get the fuck off my brother. What are you doing? Why are you touching my brother like that? And the security guard looked at her all wide-eyed, crazy, like he was about to put his hands on her. I'm like, what you looking at her like that for? And basically they were like, oh, like you gotta go, you gotta go. And I was like, why? I was like, why do I have to go? What did I do? I'm waiting for Neo. What do you mean I have to go? They're like, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I was like, tell me what I did wrong and I will happily leave. But I'm just here having a drink waiting for Neo. Like, what do you mean I have to go? And they were like, and whatever, walked away. And the whole time that me and security were going at it, I see this girl laughing. The girl that the other girl introduced my sister to. So then that girl that introduced my sister to that girl, I'm just going to say girl A and girl B. We like girl A. We don't like girl B. Girl B is a bitch. Girl A ends up telling my sister, she's like, yeah, she's like, I'm going to be honest, that's not my friend. I used to work with her here, and this is not my words, so do not come for me, nobody. She was like, I used to work with her here, and I'm going to be honest, she's a see you next Tuesday. Now, she didn't say see you next Tuesday. She said the actual word, but I'm not going to do that. Not on YouTube. So I guess maybe she was just trying to be friendly, like, oh, I used to work with this girl, let me go say hi to that. And maybe this girl was jealous. I don't know. I have no idea why this girl gave a fuck about me. But the security comes for me a second time. And she's watching and laughing again. Like, it's clear that, like, either she still works there, but she was off on Thursday, or she no longer works there, but is still cool with everyone. Clearly, she's sending security after me. And I don't understand why. Like, what did I do to you? And, like, listen, as far as religious backgrounds go, I get it. You know, some people, they have a book that says that I'm, like, an abomination. Like, I really don't give a shit. It's free and it costs nothing to be kind to people. And also, not for nothing, if I'm not laying in bed with you, why are you worried about who I'm laying in bed with? I don't worry. If I'm not in bed with you, I'm not worried about who you in bed with. You could go be in bed with whoever the hell you want. And that's your business. And I just feel like for people to have just so much hatred and disgust in themselves to try to ruin someone's night, like, I'm there. I paid to be here. I want to see Neo. That's all I want. And yeah, I'm dancing and having fun while they're playing music, getting ready for Neo because I'm out. I don't go out often. I really don't. My life is school and work, school and work, school and work. I'm fucking exhausted all the time. And all I want is a good night out. And I'm trying to have that. And this individual, whoever she is, the fucking green jolly giant, my sister keeps calling her, she hated me. For what? Being a homosexual? Get a fucking life, you freak. Like, Or do you maybe just pick a random victim every night? Like, I don't know. I don't know what goes on in that girl's head, nor do I want to fucking know what goes on in that girl's head. But security comes for me a second time. And the second time I say, what? What did I do? What did I do, sir? I said, don't touch me. We're not doing this again. Don't touch me. What did I do? They don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. So they leave. Third time, a third fucking time, they come up to me, and this time they have a reason. You can't be jumping like that. You mean to tell me out of the maybe couple hundred people that are in here, I'm the only one jumping up and down to the music? Okay. Okay. I'll give you that. I won't jump. I said, okay, I won't jump anymore. I'm so sorry, sir. You know, still trying to stay positive. And this jolly green giant was staring and laughing again. And at this, it's getting to the point where, and like, listen, we've all been there, right? Where we're at a bar and there's like that obnoxious drunk person. And like, you're just sick of hearing the stupid shit that they're spewing out of their mouth. And security comes to get them. And everyone's like, yeah, get them the fuck out of here. Yeah. Right? That's what the bystanders at this place were doing. Except I'm not an obnoxious drunk. I'm dancing with my friend, her boyfriend, and my sister. And security keeps picking on me because this ugly bitch that's staring at me from right there keeps sending them after me. And all the bystanders are just cheering on the security like, yeah, get him out of here. Because they are looking at me like I'm a problem because it's now not once, not twice, but 3 times that security's coming up to me. So not only was security being nasty with me, that girl being a fucking hater, but now like random people that are just here are like looking at me funny and like they started like pushing me and like it was, I have never in my 27 years of living experienced anything like what I just experienced last night and what I experienced a week ago too at a fucking Medi Center. I had a really bad infection in my throat and I was freaking out and I was nervous because so I met someone and like I thought I liked him and because if you've been following me for a while now, you guys know that I've been celibate for years. And I still haven't had like full on intercourse, but I liked this guy, so I did you know, like oral. And then I had like a it ended up being strep throat. And I never had strep throat before. So I was freaking out, you know. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I have an STD? I finally meet someone that I like and he gives me that. So no, I went and it was strep throat and it was not a big deal. But like the doctor was so mean too because like she at first was really sweet. She was like this sweet older lady and we ran all these tests and whatever. And she was like, I don't want to put you on antibiotics because, you know, antibiotics, like, you know, like they can disrupt your tummy and blah, blah, blah. She's like, I really do think you're going to fight this infection on your own. Like, it already looks like it's like going away and it's not bad. And I was like, okay, like, thank you. And then I was like, because, you know, I was like, whatever. I'm psycho. I Google everything. So I was like, I know, like, you're not really supposed to Google things because Google's always going to tell you, like, you're dying of cancer. But do you think it's possible that it could be, like, an oral STD? And she stops, looks at me, backs up, and she goes, are you gay? Which I also just feel like it's pretty obvious that I'm gay for the most part. But, like, whatever. I guess she didn't notice. So she backs up, looks at me, and she goes, are you gay? And I go, yeah. And she goes, oh, well, it could be gonorrhea. Yeah, I've seen that before. It could be gonorrhea. Let me look in your throat again. Open your mouth. Say, ah. And she's doing the flashlight thingy, whatever, and, like, making me do that, And she's like, well, I don't see, like, white spots, but it could be gonorrhea. So I'm going to give you an antibiotic. 2 seconds ago, you didn't want to give me an antibiotic. But now that I told you that I'm a homosexual, all of a sudden, You want to give me an antibiotic? And she goes, it's going to be a needle that we're going to put in your hip. She was like, like just so that just in case it is gonorrhea, that we take care of it right now and we jump on it. She was like, right, because you know we don't want you spreading it to anyone else, right? We don't want you spreading it to other people, and then they're gonna spread it to people. And when I tell you, it just made me feel so shitty because like I don't know if she thinks that I spend my weekends just like putting random wieners in my mouth, but no, I haven't hooked up with anyone in a very long time. And I met a guy and I caught feelings for him. And one thing led to another. And I did what I did with him. And now I was like just a little nervous because I'm like a hypochondriac and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a sore throat. Like, it's an STD. But, like, which it wasn't. It was just strep throat. But, like, for her to go from, like, being, like, this sweet older lady and being like, I'm not going to put you on antibiotics. I don't want to disrupt your tummy. To then being like, you're gay? Gonorrhea. We're going to give you a needle. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. And they swabbed my throat for gonorrhea, came back fucking negative. And the next day, I immediately went to because my doctor's office was closed. That's the only reason why I went to the Medi Center, because my throat hurt really fucking bad. Normally, when I'm sick, I just like ride it out, but this was like a really bad sore throat. So I never had strep before. I didn't know that that's how bad it hurts. So, or maybe I have had strep throat and just not as bad as the only whatever. So I went to my actual doctor's office the next day, and I had them test me for everything as well. Because at the Medi Center they only did like a cotton swab, whatever. Anyways, whatever. So I did the urine, the blood, everything came back negative. I'm good. I'm fine. Like, it was just like a fucking infection in my throat, whatever. But like, so the doctor lady already made me feel funny for being a homosexual, right? She started treating me differently. And then, like, I'm at this place and I just want to shake ass while they're playing, like, lit music while I wait to see Neo. And I want to get in my feels and listen to all the good, like, R&B throwbacks. Like, what is the problem? So, whatever. The third time they come over and they're like, you can't be jumping like that. And I said, okay, don't worry about it. I won't jump. Like, sorry. And I'm watching security. They're watching me. They're waiting for me to jump so they have a reason to throw me out. So I plant my feet on the floor, even though people are now being mean to me and pushing me. Like, literally pushing me. Like, this one girl straight up was like, get the fuck out of here already. Like, people were just being mean to me because they saw security come up to me on 3 separate occasions and they think that I must be like this drunk mess problem. But really, I'm just a gay trying to fucking enjoy his drink and shake his ass. Like, what is wrong with me shaking my little booty thing? So I plant my feet on the ground. And at this point, I just like spit up a little bit. Sorry, I hope you guys didn't see that. I like plant my feet on the ground and I just felt the negative energy. I felt the girl looking at me. I felt the security watching me. And then I just felt like I want to say innocent bystanders, but at this point, you're not fucking innocent. You're a piece of shit because you're pushing me and like being mean to me and like, get out my way, move, and like pushing through me, thinking that it's okay for you to treat me that way because you saw security get nasty with me and put their hands on me and try to throw me out. So you think that like it's okay to treat me like that now, right? Go fuck yourself. So I plant my feet on the ground and I just feel all this negative energy, and I'm a very like spiritual person. I'm very like love and light. So I like I probably looked so crazy to all the people that were watching, but I don't care. I don't claim any of that negative energy that they were pushing my way. So I literally put my hands up into a big X above my head, and that was me trying to communicate with my spirit guides and let them know like, hey, I'm under attack right now. I don't claim any of this negative energy. We need to handle this. So I had a big X over my head so that I wasn't claiming the energy. And then I feel like one of my guides came through because she's a little sassy. And she was like, fuck them, give them the middle finger. So then I turned it into middle fingers. And then I was like, and then I like let it out, and then I was like dancing and twerking with my middle fingers out. And then I turned around and I looked at the girl that sent security after me 3 times. I looked at her and I said, and I was like, well, I was like looking at her from the back, and I was like giving her the middle finger and twerking because I'm still here, girl. And I'm not jumping, I'm just twerking. My butt is jumping, but my feet are still on the ground. And you tried to send security after me 3 times, and all 3 times they had nothing to say except for the third time of, you can't be jumping like that. But all the other times, it was like they were dumb. They were dumb. So, yeah, I will never spend another dollar in that place again because, one, to reiterate, I paid for skip the line tickets. Yeah, Subi, I'm almost done. I'll be right there to play with you, okay? I'm gonna take a shower in a bit. Um, my cat's meowing. Um, what was I just saying? Oh, I'm so brain dead, truly. I hope I nail this audition tomorrow. I really do. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. It was such a bad experience. And then at like one point, like Neo came out and he just like whatever. He did that song that he has with Pitbull, like I'm in love of you tonight. For all we know, we may not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Which like sure that's a bop, but like I want So Sick. I want Mad. I want Miss Independent. I want, I want to leave crying, you know? No, his music doesn't make me cry. But I don't know. So then, anyways, I want to get into some of these DMs that I've gotten because I am not the only one. Apparently, a lot of people have had bad experiences. I mean, I already posted a bunch of them on like my story. Oh my gosh. Also, let me just add in. I tagged the Mad Hatter in this video. And they ended up watching my stories, like all of them. And then I didn't post for a couple hours and I posted more stories. And then I saw them also view those stories. So they're like onto me. Guys, if I go missing, this is for entertainment purposes only. If I go missing, it was the owner of Mad Hatter. I'm just saying. Whoever's running that Instagram page, they have been watching my stories. They are not happy. But I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. And I will die on that hill. I mean, I hope I don't die. But, like, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, so anyway, sorry. Let's go. Yep, I'm buzzed. Hold on. Let's get into some of these DMs. Speaking of my story, Zuby, I'm coming in a little bit, okay? I'm doing a video for YouTube. I've got my cocktail. It's not a glass of wine, but it's still story time. I'll probably post it like tomorrow morning. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up and like you're waiting for it. It's coming. It's coming. I've got my cocktail. It's not a glass of wine, but it's still story time. Why do I do accents sometimes? What accent is that? I'll probably post it like tomorrow morning. I know you guys. Zuby, I'm coming. Up and, like, give me a little bit, okay, baby? It's coming. It's coming. So, all right, let's get into these DMs. I love that I have Instagram on my iPad. Let me use my all right. Let me go down. Let me go down. Let me go down. All right. Ooh. Okay. Ew. Why are you being slow? No. Well, I did screenshot a lot of them because I posted them on my story, obviously. Zuby, what? I know you have food and water because I checked when I got home. All right, I'll give you a treat. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, so this one girl that I actually work with, she goes, "What? I follow a bartender from there, and she's crazy. Like, oh, never mind. Um, a drug addict. Next. Why is it being so slow? My iPad. OMG, I can't wait. Oh, so this was in reply to like me saying that I was gonna do a story time. OMG, I can't wait. I've been told about that place, but nothing bad. So that was the one positive thing that's not even like she was just like, OMG, I can't wait for your video. I've been told about that place, but never anything bad. Well, girl. Someone else just laughing. Fire emojis. This girl said, OMG, I can't wait for the video. I need to hear this. Yes, girl. It's coming out. It's coming out. My sister goes, oh shit, who else had a bad experience? Girl, a lot of people. This other girl. So my friend's boyfriend's sister, which is also like a good friend of ours, she was supposed to come. Or like she was thinking about coming, and she was like, what the fuck happened? Shaking my head, like I didn't make it, blah blah blah, whatever. And I was like, girl, like, see, you're lucky that you saved your money. My cousin hit me up, and she goes, girl, that place is so trashy, lol. And I was like, I didn't know, lol. It was my first time. I just wanted to see Neo and enjoy life, and these racist, homophobic bitches ruined my night, lol. The reason why I said racist is because someone else in my DMs, which I don't know why I didn't see that already. Whatever, we'll get to that. Someone else in my DMs was like, I had a bad experience there too. Like, they're racist. And I was like, well, add homophobic to the list because they definitely were trying to kick me out because I was a man shaking ass. So I go, these racist, homophobic bitches ruined my night, lol, which they didn't really ruin my night. When we left there, we ended up going to Pint in Jersey City. It's a gay bar. Highly recommend. You should go see Cameron. He's the best. We love Cameron. So my cousin goes, oh, I was gonna mention it, but I didn't want to ruin the night for you guys. Or maybe you've been there before, lol, but yeah, that place is trash. And I was like, first and last time, I can't believe the way the staff treated me, which technically wasn't the staff, it was like security, because the bartender was amazing. But I said staff treated me, and even like all the bystanders, which I don't get them, which I don't expect them to get involved in my defense, but they were like annoyed about the security and were cheering the security on to get me thrown out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Valid. Because, like, again, I don't like, we've all been in a situation where as a bystander, it's like, fuck, do I step in and help this person or do I mind my business? Which also shout out to the couple that my sister ended up becoming like cool with. Because when security kept giving me issues, she kept chiming in and being like, no, they're good. No, they're good. So like at the same time that I was being like, what'd I do? What'd I do? What are you kicking me out for? She was chiming in and being like, no, 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 they're good. They're good. They're with me. Because she also used to work there along with the fucking Green Giant. So I guess like they know her. Like I guess she goes there frequently or whatever. But like had my sister not became friends with her, I would have got kicked out and would have never saw Neo. I would assume, right? Anyways. And my cousin was like, stop. Yeah, that place is so ghetto. It has a bad rep. Everyone makes fun of that bar. I would have told you guys, but I wasn't sure if it was going to ruin the vibe for you guys. If you've ever been before. She goes, the reviews are bad. And I was like, oh, just wait till I leave a review and a YouTube video of a story time with a glass of wine where I will slander their name. And she goes, lol, as you should. So that's this video. Zuby, I'm coming soon. Give me a fucking minute. Someone else goes, bro, place is awful. Everyone talks shit about that place. And I was like, yeah, terrible experience. Someone else was like, oh, OMG, can't wait. I love my fans. I love my, you guys are so cute. I love you guys because it's like, it's always like people I don't expect either. Like, I'll just randomly post a video on YouTube and then I'll like put the link on my in my bio and I'll post on my story like a new story time with a glass of wine up on my YouTube channel if anyone wants to check it out. And then like random people that I wouldn't even think would watch my videos DMs me and they're like, I love your videos. I could watch you talk all day. And I'm like, I have fans? I love it. I love you guys. I do. I love you guys. Like, I do this for me because it's like kind of like therapeutic, But I also do it for you guys. Like, there's literally been times where I've been called out where like people are like, you haven't done a story time with a glass of wine in a while. What's going on? And I'm like, fuck, you're right. I'm like, what's going on in my life right now that I can talk about? There's always something. There's always something. Laughing emojis. Had a roach crawling on my plate while I was eating at the bar. Disgusting. So sorry for that person that I went to high school with that had to experience that. LOL, I can't wait to hear this. Stay tuned. Wait, I need to hear this. Oh, this girl. You know what? I'm going to shout you out because I love when you DM me. Kara. We went to middle school together. We did not go to high school together, but we stayed in touch on like the social medias. And she watches all my YouTube videos and she always DMs me about them. And she's always like the sweetest, cutest, nicest girl. She goes, wait, I need to hear this. And I said, oh, you will, LOL. And she said, is it going on here or YouTube? Because she knows about my YouTube. And I was like, YouTube and maybe TikTok if I can figure out how that works, LOL, because I genuinely don't know how to use TikTok. And she said, thank God, I can't wait. Love her. Love her. She's such a big supporter. Oh, this guy. Can't wait to hear it. I always stay tapped in on the Austin Minaj stories, period. With a T at the end. I love this guy. He's so funny. He's a customer. And I didn't even know that he knows that my coworkers call me Austin Minaj, but I mean he comes often, so I guess he's definitely heard it in passing. I can't wait for you to see this. Yeah, so my coworkers call me Austin Minaj because I love Nicki Minaj. My other cousin, Poppy, where's the video? Oh no, she goes, what happened? I said, girl, in the YouTube video dropping tonight. And then she goes, Poppy, where's the video? And I said, coming, I swear, I'm working a 30th. And then I'm going home to film for my fans. My fans, I love you guys. I said, it's going to be a thorough, extensive video, girl. Get ready. My other video is up, though. I just posted it like an hour ago. And she goes, ooh, boy, I'm ready. Period. She didn't say period. I did. And then one of my older friends, she's like 52 or something. She goes, OMG, is this them responding to you? LOL. But it was screenshots that I was posting of you guys talking about like the bad experiences that you guys had. I'm saying you guys, like any of you guys might actually be watching this, the ones that DM'd me. But I go, no, this is all of my followers speaking up about it too. And then she goes, wow, good for you. Keep going. And I was like, thanks, mama. And she was like, love you. Oh, I didn't even answer. Let me heart that and say, love you too, mamas. Okay. Oh my gosh, this guy. I always thought he was so cute in high school. He goes, I was just there 2 days ago, and I was like, trash. And he goes, damn, no Neo, I'm assuming? And I was like, no, I saw him, LOL. I was just mistreated by staff and security. I don't know why I keep saying staff. It was really just the security. Well, technically staff, because the green jolly giant worked there. So I go, no, I saw him, LOL. I was just mistreated by staff and security. It was dehumanizing, honestly. He goes, that's good at least, LOL. And yeah, that's nothing new, to be honest. And I go, yeah, it was all too easy for them, LMAO. Definitely nothing new. And this other girl that I went to high school with said, I always wondered what it was like there. Ciao, with the eyes emoji. I said, baby, they racist and homophobic. Don't go. She goes, OMG, wow, I won't, thank you. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Don't spend your dollars there. This is my friend that I was there with last night. She goes, ew, OMG, stop. Oh, to the one about the roaches. And then my other friend goes, last time I was there, someone slashed my friend with box cutters. So I go, OMG, what the fuck? People just want to go out and have a good time. Like, what is wrong with people? And he goes, place is trash. And I go, clearly. This one I don't like because I've been drugged before, and there's nothing I hate more than fucking sick individuals that will slip something in your fucking drink and drug you and try to take you fucking home. So this guy goes, one of my girlfriends got drugged. Probably something slipped in her drink there. I had to take care of her. And if I wasn't there, God knows what would have happened. I said, ugh, yeah, that place is sketchy as fuck. Never again. He goes, yup, not to be racist, but I feel like a lot of straight white frat bros go there. Just like douchey. And I go, absolutely the vibe. Let me just make it clear. Entertainment purposes only. I love people of all colors. But you frat boys. Anyways, so, and then, this is another one. This is another one of my faves from high school. She watches all my videos, and she always, like, will message me and be like, I loved your last video, blah, blah, whatever. I'm gonna shout you out to Juliana. Love you, girl. She was doing the clapping emoji reaction thingy on Instagram to me going off about the place. And then I said they were so mean to me, like I'm still appalled at how they treated me. And she goes, that's appalling, honestly. I'd heard of it and had been to other bars in Hoboken while working there. Oh, I didn't know she worked there. This is my first time reading this. That's such a shame they treated you that way. Fuck them. Thank you, girl. Yeah, fuck them for real. That's why I had my middle fingers while I was twerking. Because fuck them. Fuck them. Thank you, Juliana. I love you. And then that's it. That's as far as the Instagram replies go. But yeah, no, there's more. There's definitely more. Let me check my screenshots. Roaches, yep, we went through that one. Oh, my one friend goes, love and light, boo boo. So, because I always say, like, love and light, like, because I really just genuinely just want to spread my love and my light. Like, I feel like I have a bright light inside of me, and I want to just spread it to everyone. I want everyone to be happy. And I love love. Like, who doesn't love to love? You know? So I'm known at my job for like love and light. Like it's kind of like one time in like the embarrassing and like my job's group chat that we have on WhatsApp where like the schedule is sent and like certain announcements are sent for the employees. I was like drunk and probably stoned somewhere. And I was like, love and light. I love you guys. Or like something stupid I said. And like not everyone thinks that I'm like the weird hippie at work that like whatever. So my coworker goes, love and light boo boo. They ain't ready for it. Oh, because there was a video of me dancing with, so it was somebody's birthday, and like, you know, when they have those like sticks with like the flame coming up, it's not a candle, it's like a like sparkler, right? No, sparklers are the things that burn down. Maybe they're called sparklers too. I don't know. Whatever it is. But it was somebody's birthday. They were coming out and they had a bunch of them. So they started just handing them to random people. So they handed me one. So I started dancing with one. Oh, so that's when my friend first said, like, that girl's giving you a dirty look. And I was like, I don't care. Like, I have a sparkler in my hand and I'm having fun. I don't care. So he replied to that story of me dancing with like the whatever. He goes, "Love and light, boo boo. They ain't ready for it." And I said, "Always, baby. And no, they aren't, LMAO. I spread my love and light as far as I can for those unsuspecting." And then he goes, "My cousin's friend bartends there." And I didn't write him back because I was probably already being harassed by security at that point. Can't wait to hear it. I always stay tapped in on the Austin Minaj story. Oh, I already read that one. That was my cousin. That's my friend. His friend got slashed with box cutters. I mean, what the fuck? Poppy, where's the video? I went over that one. Where my friends got drugged. Went over that one. Okay, yeah, that's everything. And this video is an hour long. This might be one of my longest ever story times with a glass of wine. And it wasn't even a glass of wine. It was a cup of Tito's. Well, it was, to be fair, only 6 ounces of Tito's. Okay, now I have to go turn my script into a song so that I can memorize it and I can land this audition. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna have bad anxiety. I'm gonna have like, you know, when you have like anxiety really bad and like it makes you like have to go to the bathroom, like number 2. I just know when I get there, I'm gonna have to number 2. And I hope I don't miss my time slot because I'm number 2ing. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. This is for sorry, that was really ugly. This is an audition for Disney / Nickelodeon. And I'm really excited. I mean, I know I'm already like old. I mean, I'm not old, I'm 27. But literally the casting for this was ages 5 or 8, I forgot, it's one of them, to 27. Like, I just made the cutoff. I just made it. Like, they clearly don't want anyone past 27. And yeah, I would love to I was wearing this necklace yesterday. I love it. It's aquamarine. Oh, the blue stone is aquamarine, and then these are rainbow moonstone. I would love to start out on Disney and start like my acting career there, and then like venturing out into like horror movies or like comedy. I'm so big into horror. Do I think I can act in a horror movie? I don't know. I guess so, we shall see. But yeah, so I have an audition tomorrow, and then I have another audition next week. But that one's on Zoom. Like, the one tomorrow's in person. It's in Rutherford. And then the other one's on Zoom. So I don't even, and they didn't send me a script. I don't know what they're like. Like, I got a script for the one tomorrow. They didn't give me a script. Zuby? They didn't give me a script for the one that's going to be on Zoom. What the fuck was that? All right. I love you guys. Thank you for whoever stayed this whole hour. Thank you for listening to the trauma that I endured. It's fine, really. You know, it's funny because The Handmaid's Tale just came out with their like new season, their final season, and I almost feel like, is this where we're going? Like, the doctor was weird with me. I clearly was being targeted for being who I am. Am I gonna end up on the wall? Like, is this The Handmaid's Tale? Like, what? For those of you who know, you know. For those of you who haven't seen The Handmaid's Tale, get on it. Get on it. Zuby! My cat is doing the most right now. I gotta go, guys. And it's like, what? Oh my gosh, it's like 3:47 a.m. I still have to shower and memorize my script and get some sleep. Okay. All right. I'm not a sad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. And I'm not stressed or depressed. Um, I thought I could rhyme something with that, and then I realized I couldn't. So okay. Bye guys. Love you. Thank you for oh wow, I'm drunk now. Yeah. Yeah, it did it did its job. I'm just still so appalled that I paid extra money for skip the line tickets. Which whatever, it was 10 people. There was really no line to skip, but like I'm gonna show you it and you're gonna say, oh yeah, same line. And you're sending me to the back of the line. I'm showing you my skip the line ticket. Just let me at. But again, it was just 10 people. I don't care. But like, why did I pay extra? I could have just paid the base amount. And then like that guy was like, you can't have a table. There's nobody fucking here. Give me a table so I can sit and eat my food with my sister. Like, you're rude. Like, ew. And then those bouncers. All right, we're doing a recap. Let's do a recap. Actually, no. I don't have fucking time for a recap. I need to go shower and memorize my script and go to bed. Wish me luck. All of mine. There's probably like 5 of you guys. But ooh, excuse me. My loyal followers that always watch my videos and keep up with the chaos that is my life. And wish me luck. Maybe this could be like maybe I could have my own talk show. I could be like the next Wendy Williams. We could do like hot topics. Or no, I could never be Wendy Williams. She's fucking iconic. And I'm so sad for what she's going through. And now I'm just rambling. Sorry. But maybe my story times with a glass of wine or Tito's and pink lemonade, whatever. Maybe it can become like a talk show kind of thing. Do people drink alcohol on talk shows? I don't think so. I will. Gladly. All right. I love you guys. I need to go wash my ass and memorize the script. So, but moral of the story is for entertainment purposes only. If you find yourself in Hoboken, find yourself out. Go to Jersey City. Jersey City's so much better. Go to Pint or 626. You know, it's a vibe. Or honestly, I gotta say, I love going to Liberty Science Center after dark. It's on Thursday nights. It's from 6 to 10. It's 21 plus. Like, you have to be 21 or older. Like, no kids. It's for the adults. They have like, usually 2 bars. And then they have a bunch of, like, tents. Like, food vendors. So, like, there's, like, the empanada lady. And there's, like, the Italian, like, spaghetti meatballs tent, and then there's like a Cuban tent, and there's just like all different like food and drinks, and usually like because like they do like a different theme for every Thursday, like a different vibe. So like I one time went to 50 years of hip hop. So they had a Tupac drink, and they had what was the other drink? That was like their like specialty cocktails, but then obviously you can just like order whatever you want. And then I did the 50 years of hip hop laser show, but in my opinion, it was like 20 years of hip hop. It was not 50, but I digress. And then I went the one time during June Pride month. I went for the Dragasaurus. So they had one of my favorite drag queens, Kimmy Some Money. She was there with another drag queen she was performing with. But it was Dragasaurus, so it was like they had drag queens for Pride, but they also were doing like dinosaur like in the big, what's it called? The planetarium? The planetarium. In the planetarium, that's where the laser shows are. Um, they they did like a whole thing about dinosaurs. And I love the planetarium. I always get tickets for the planetarium. It's like $8 to go into the planetarium, and it's usually a laser show. Well, they do more than one thing, but I've done the Bad Bunny laser show in the planetarium. I've done a Lady Gaga laser show in the planetarium. I've done the 50 years of hip hop. I've done, who was the other one? They just had Chapel Roan a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't make it. And they just like, the lasers put like fun things on like the big fucking planetarium screen thingy, whatever you want to call it. And it's just like they play music and it's just like so fun. But anyways, now this is an hour and 10 minutes long and nobody's watching this long of a fucking video. Who am I kidding? All right. Bye, guys. Was I supposed to tell you guys something before I left? I don't know. I'm drunk. All right. I love you guys. Bye.